All right, guys, and we are back. Welcome to the Thunderdome for some live stream action. Yeah, should be fun. So hopefully the microphone works now. I think we're back in check. I had to log off there for a second to get it working. Yes, the thumbnail is glorious. That is the creation of Lady Turin. Quite a magnificent one. It's got a Skaven and a rat trap. It's gonna be good. So let me know if you guys can hear me now. We'll give it a moment to catch up. And yes, we are good. We are live. All right, guys, so we're going to jump right into some quick battles here, have some fun, hopefully get some auto-gens and Skaven and all that kind of stuff going today. So the GIF sound, you want the GIF sound? Hold on, let me get it for you guys 1 second. And I have a new GIF. It's pretty fun with Streamlabs. So Streamlabs, for any of you guys that are interested in streaming, is a pretty good website. It allows you to do donation stuff, and that's where you guys have seen the Gimli GIF before. It's from that. So yes, we shall do it. All right, so we're playing against the vampire counts. So against the vampires, let's play the Warriors of Chaos. It's actually a pretty fun matchup. So we'll get Kolek. He's definitely pretty good here. He's big and scary. That is for certain. And in the front, do we want to get halberds? I'm kind of thinking we'll do a few halberds here, and the Swords of Chaos are going to be anchoring them, doing most of the DPS, to be honest. We'll get the Summoners of Rage. We'll get some Poison Warhounds to help out, just to kind of... So if he has like Blood Knights or something like that, the Poison Warhounds like take all the shock, and then you just follow the Summoners, and that's where you really get your value. So, and let's get with Metal. Metal's pretty good. Final Transmutation can do some heavy lifting against these guys. So let's do that, and yeah, that sounds good. We don't have too much left, so we're gonna have to get a little bit creative here. So we'll get the Demon Spew for a Swarm of Flies, and what else do we want to get? I feel like a giant would be really nice too, but the Demon Spew is incredible. Yeah, let's cut that. And we have 1,500, so we can almost afford a giant if we, cut like 1 or 2 abilities here. So maybe we just put this guy on the ground and we get a giant, and yeah, let's call it a day. All right, good luck to my opponent. Let's do it to it. Perfect milk. So you guys wanted to see the Darth Palpatine? Is that what it was? You're supposed to write your bachelor's thesis? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, less than 2 weeks from Total War Warhammer 2. See, Anna knows. Grades and titles won't get you anywhere. Schemes will. She's quite magnificent over there. You already watched Gabo stream? You don't have time for 2? Oh, come on, man. You gotta enjoy the party. We're playing some Kolek action. All kinds of good stuff going on. All right, so you guys wanted let me go to the Darth Palpatine thing so you guys can see that. Alerts. Yes, alert box. And let me find it here. I'm such a caveman with technology. Super chats. Okay, here you go. You guys ready? We're gonna send a test here. You guys see that? Yeah, there it is. That's what happens when people donate. All right, so we're gonna get the halberds in the front line right here, and we're gonna put Kolek right behind it. And with Kolek, we're going to put the Swords of Chaos. So Swords of Chaos are just monsters against vampire counts. Like they melt a lot of things. Our caster we decided to put on the ground just to cheapen up a little bit. We'll put our anti-cab force back there, and our giant can kind of lurk over here. So it goes pretty well. You just got to make sure that your giant doesn't get surrounded, and if you can avoid that, you're usually gonna. So, cool. Good luck to my opponent. Good luck. Yeah, so I think I've decided for the head-to-head campaign, we're gonna be doing Skaven. So I think I'm gonna play Skaven, and I think Italian Spartacus will probably play High Elves. If that's something that you can actually do. I don't know if it like forces you in head-to-head to like play. If you want to do the competitive head-to-head, I think it might force you to play like Dark Elves against High Elves, and then like Skaven against Lizardmen. I can't remember what it was. Anyways, so we're gonna march up the hill. We got the Summoners of Rage, and these guys are great against Cryptors. They're good against Blood Knights. Just a very solid pick. And also Chain Lightning against Vampire Blobs can do some work. So we should probably get Kolek up there just so we can take the high ground. Yes, just let the high ground jokes flow. So he's got Vargas. Ooh, Vargas. Okay, that's kind of cool. They're not gonna be great against Chaos because Chaos is like too armored for them. I think. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe he'll make him work. Maybe he's got some fancy trickery up his sleeve. And okay, so his forces are over here. So he's got that's a big spooky force. He's got some zombies coming in. Bunch of Graveguard, but they are not the armor piercing variant. So our halberds will probably honestly be able to beat those guys. So yeah, let's see. Final Transmutation. We're gonna save up for that. Probably try and cast it on this Vampire Lord. Maybe hit that Corpse Guard if we can. And yeah, do it to it. Let's get these guys over on the flank. We're definitely going to try and beat down that Corpse Guard. Or you know what? Maybe we just go after the Cryptors and then have these guys in a separate group. So yeah, let's do that. And then these Hounds can go pressure over there. Felix just waiting. Look at him. He's on the mountain just all triumphant with his hammer. He's looking all cool. Yeah, guys. We got Swords of Chaos too. Very good. They do flame damage. So against Cryptors, they can actually do well. They melt Graveguard though, like incredibly fast. So He's going to send into zombies first and just use them to take the shock damage, but honestly, I don't really have shock damage. I mean, the charge bonus of halberds is 10, so I mean, I might as well charge against zombies because I don't need to be braced against them. And you can see my opponent is reacting to my hounds over there, which is fine. I'm totally okay with that. So let's go ahead and move forward here. We're going to get the halberds on these guys. These guys can go here, and these guys can go here, and these guys can go here as well. Cool. So we're just going to kind of shock those guys down. Just keep these guys back. Kolek can kind of just hang back. We don't really need him in the fray. And we got to remember to bring these summoners because they're just going to be hunting these cryptors. We have a ton of anti-large too, which is going to be really tough for him. And yeah, I don't know. You can see the zombies are just going to crumble within a matter of seconds here. So let's actually get these. Do I want to keep these near Kolek? I probably do. So the Swords of Chaos can kind of jump in there right now, and the Summoners of Rage can just kind of intercept those Cryptors and these Hounds. You see my opponent; he's definitely watching those pretty heavily. So do we want to overcast this on this guy? Yeah, let's do it and see how much damage it does. We're going to cast that. These guys are going to come through here and just kind of hang tight. Kolek and the boys. He's summoning zombies in the back, but I don't think it's going to be terribly effective. Swords of Chaos have engaged. Zombie line's melting, but again, it's not much money that he's really losing out on here. So cool. Let's get the Summoners over here. Swords of Chaos are collapsing the front line. We'll get these Hounds coming up and around the back, and Kolek is just kind of waiting for the goodies. These guys will get on these Graveguard here. These guys can push through on the skeletons, and let's see what else is going on. So yeah, the Summoners of Rage are just going to annihilate those Cryptors. But oh, he actually has Blood Knights. Okay, so we gotta be a little more careful. Let's go up and around the back. Kolek can come over here. Honestly, we don't really need Kolek in the front line. Like our Giant and like other guys, like totally have that under wraps. So Black Knights and Barracks Reavers. Okay, so let's get these guys going over here. Kolek can also engage, and we're going to detach these halberds to fight those guys, and the Hounds can go ahead and get on that corpse guard. Cool. So far, so good. Yeah, everything's looking good. Let's pop the standard ground. Let's go ahead and cast the Lightning Bolt right here on these Graveguard, which is going to do some huge damage. And yeah, looks like we caught those guys pretty good. I mean, he's going to get a rear charge of sorts, but like really it's not going to be anything like terribly devastating. Let's get these guys kind of going into the Sternsmen just to start melting them. And we do have the armor debuff here. I don't know if there's anything worth using. Well, when he actually is able to summon some skeletons, or did he summon or just have those? How did those things route so quickly? Okay, so they're back, which is good. We're probably going to save for another final transmutation, actually. So you can see these guys are taking a lot of damage. Let's get these guys here. And these Swords of Chaos and company are just melting those guys, which is great. So we'll have final transmutation in a few seconds. We'll probably cast it on this corpse card, actually. How did that do against the Vampire Lord, actually? I'm kind of curious, but yeah, let's try that there and see how that does. Yeah, Kolek and company are just having a field day back here. And let's get this Giant after the corpse card as well. And yeah, so far so good, my friends. Push him back there, and the Summoners of Rage do have Chain Lightning, so let's pop it on some zombies. You guys want to have some fun? Oh, this is actually a decent spot, but he can't. Yeah, let's see which way it'll go. I know it's a Vortex ability, so it actually does move. Oh man, look at that corpse card just take that beating. That's heavy. And the Sternsmen are just getting melted, and that's not something you hear terribly often. So what are these? Yeah, he's just kind of mucking me down with all these different troops right here, but cool. He's got some Vargeist coming on the high ground here, but we're going to go finish off that corpse cart. The Summoners of Rage are a little bit kind of trapped down by a lot of these units, but I think we just finish the corpse cart and just use this little blob we have right here to just pretty much, put a fork in them. So let's get these Hounds up and around the back. We finish off the corpse cart, which is good, I think. Yeah, it's just about to die, so you have to like perpetually retarget things, which is a little bit tricky, but the balance power is starting to shift in our favor. We have Arcane Conduit. Let's get these Hounds over here, and come on guys, get over there. And what are these here? Oh, these are halberds. Fighting skeleton warriors, and the Giant, and this is a problem for my opponent, the fact that the Giant and all these guys are in pretty much perfect health. So we're just going to kind of move our way over here, start mashing down these Graveguard, and the Summoners of Rage are, obviously in a hard fight here, but they're fighting units they're cost effective against. Like everything that in this blob is something that they can beat, So we'll use that Chain Lightning, and check out the damage this does, guys. So watch these Graveguard right here. 77 models, and right on the dome, here it comes. Man, is that longer than usual? Why is that not casting? Usually it hits by now. Anyways, that's pretty strange. I guess you got like dazed or something, or scroll leeching? I don't even know. Yeah, it's like bugging out right now. There it goes. Okay. So we're fighting in the main fight. That should come down right now. So yes, there it goes. So 74 and yeah, down to like 68 models, which is pretty sweet. Kolek's doing good. My opponent's a little bit afraid to land with those guys, I think. So we get these guys re-engaged here. We have some Hounds around the back that we can pull. And is there anything else we want to do? Yeah, we got some halberds over here as well. Great. So everyone's coming back in. Yeah, and I just don't think he has a stopping power to kill a Giant and Kolek and like pretty much full health Swords of Chaos. So yeah, really hyped for this game, and I kind of like them as like a a swarm faction. I feel like they're going to be pretty monstrous. So let's go ahead and get on this Vampire Lord. Yeah, he's in the wrong neighborhood, like super wrong neighborhood. We do have the Plague of Rust, which I mean we have AP there anyways. Oh my God, look at this! This is a circle beatdown. This bully beatdown right now. Oh my goodness! Just look at that thing just get whomped on. Oh my goodness! That guy got decked. And Summoners of Rage, guys, I'm telling you, they are a beast unit. So cool. So we'll go finish off these guys. And we'll call it a GG. Right on. All right, so let me go jump over to chat and see what I missed. Yes. Oh man, we got Italian Spartacus up in here too. No special request. Hey, thanks Conquistador for the donation. No request. There's nothing you want to see. Come on, man. Don't you want some ridiculous build? You know, next game we'll do the auto gen. I think that'll be pretty fun. So we'll give it a try. Okay, cool. And yeah, we're just cleaning up zombies right now. It's weird because these zombies don't like crumble in the same way. So you actually like legitimately have to like beat them down and finish them, which is pretty funny. So let me go ahead and go to live. Yeah, that dragon got dumpstered for sure. Yeah, that was a rough time for him. But yeah, you guys saw that. That was pretty glorious. So, well, Conquistador, if there's anything you'd like to see, let me know, and I'll do my best. We're gonna have some fun. But next game, I think we'll do either an auto gen or a Dawi game. Look at this lone zombie. Oh, he was felled by the mighty Kolek. You know, it's funny because Chaos used to just struggle so horribly against vampire counts, but now it's not like honestly a terrible matchup by any means. So cool. So let's get another game going here. I'm gonna do some hand exercises. For those of you guys that have had hand pain or you have experienced that type of thing, there's a few good exercises. So these are these ones right here. So you got to make sure to hold your hand out like perfectly straight, and then you do like a circle like this. This is a really good one for like wrist pain and different things. Go both ways. And then there's inertial exercises. So for inertial exercise, it's kind of like when you do this and this with your hand. But you basically just pull and do this like this, and that'll put your hand, you know, in a pretty good position there. And well, anyways, I'll show you guys later. There's a bunch of those. So Zablaski. Oh, let's see if he wants to do an auto gen battle. Hey man, want to do a auto gen battle? Let's see if he accepts the challenge. The gauntlet has been thrown. Yes, Zaboski, I did receive your replays. I'm going to be casting those. So stay tuned, man. It's gonna be good. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if he wants to auto gen. Because I know he's a good player, so like otherwise I can't really play the auto gen. I'd have to play like a legitimate army composition, which is it's not so fun. So let's see. Let's see if he responds. Auto gen. Sounds good. Let's do it. All right, so we're gonna auto gen. We're gonna auto gen the greenskins. Okay, there's our army. All right, so we got the Thief Robbers, we got Squig Herds, we got some Goblin Archers. Oh, we actually got a little bit of a front line too. Okay, cool. Right on ladder, guys. This is a gentleman's challenge. Yeah, I have to minimize. I haven't set up my dual screen yet, so my apologies. Yeah, I think I have a little bit of carpal tunnel. Those relaxation exercises look like Sailor Moon poses. Oh man. Sailor Jupiter. Let's do it. Alright. I hope he actually auto-gen. It'd be really funny if he just brought like this super competitive army and just like stomp me out. Just tanks my rating. That would be great. So yeah, Zablowski is a very good player. I'm going to be casting one of his games. He's got some good Wood Elf action for sure. But you know what? I don't know what he can do against the mighty Thief Robbers. So we'll find out. Yeah, it's more fun to like ambush people with auto-gens, I think, but like one-on-one auto-gens can be pretty fun as well. Yeah, I always get the Thief Robbers like non-stop, man. Non-stop. It's just it's my curse. Deaf Creepers? Yeah, I have Deaf Creepers too, I think. Just all kinds of stuff. Yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy this one. All right, and this was definitely a gift right here, getting this guy. Like, I mean, I don't know against the Wood Elves, but look at this front line. This is not bad, right? This is like, normally the problem with autogens is you don't get a front line, but the fact that I have one is definitely gonna be very nice. So let's get these guys set up over here, these guys in the center, and these guys over here. Great, all right. So we got our auto-gen forces. We have the, oh, look at this, like sweet Vanguard. Yeah, let's just put all of these guys right here in the group too. Oh, but I don't think all three can, oh, all three can Vanguard. Okay, we're gonna do that. Azog can be group 2. These guys will all switch to group 3. Goblin Big Boss can kind of, is he on a mount? Oh, sweet, I got a mounted Goblin Big Boss. The Squig Herds we're probably gonna use in the front line actually. We'll probably, you know, sadly it's some of the only AP we have, so we might end up using it against Treekin, which sounds a little depressing, but you know, it is what it is. We got some boars here, and we got this guy. Wow, that's nice. So let's put these guys over here, and yeah, I think we'll ready up. Good luck to my opponent. It's gonna be a fun battle. Actually, we'll wait for him to ready up, and then we'll join him in suit. Oh man, okay. Vanguard, yes. Glorious Vanguard. You like it? The deep Vanguard. It's coming for him. Yeah, it's, you know, this is a celebration. This is the first auto-gen battle we've had on ladder where our opponent has also auto-gen. So we're in for a treat. His army's pretty small, so I'm expecting like an ancient tree man or something. I got some black orcs. Hopefully they're up to the challenge. We got Azag, so I'll try and use some purple sun. I don't know. We'll do some silly stuff this game. But nah, I'm taking it seriously though. Don't worry. This is all business here, guys. I don't have too much to pressure his back line. That's my problem. But you know, I foresee a pretty weak front line from the Wood Elves because they have. Oh, look at this! Fight, you fools! All right, so I guess our goblin hordes are fighting. Oh no, this is so bad. What are these? Oh, these are wild riders. Oh no, I thought they were skirmisher cav. All right, so we have to flee right now, guys. We have to flee the scene. He's got Way Watchers. Oh my goodness, he's got this deep vanguard. So retreat. We've been scattered. All right, so we're fleeing right now. We're gonna come in with Azag. Yeah, I think we come in here, and we're going to cast a Fate of Una. I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So we're gonna cast that, and then our skirmishers, we're gonna kind of chase a little bit, put them in missile mode, and yes, so we can start shooting them. And man, this is just a ferocious one so far. And the Way Watchers here are also oh, his lord's nearby too. We have to be careful. But that Fate of Uno is pretty good. We got some good damage. But man, he has a dragon too. This is we're in the wrong neighborhood, guys. A little bit. So let's get the Tief Robbers and send them into chariot mode against those guys. The Death Creepers we can kind of have start shooting here, and Azag he can kind of fly up and start skirmishing. Great. So we're advancing. Hammer of Gork is kind of hammering on some of these Way Watchers right here. Come on, get in there, chariot them down. Azag, come on, get those guys. Oh yes, Tief Robbers, rob them Tief. Look at that, yeah, baby, that feels good. All right, so his lord is coming in, but we have Orc Boarboy Biggins coming in also, so we do have a lot of pressure. And okay, so we finished those Way Watchers, which is good. Let's get this Hammer of Gork scooting up here to go after these Glade Guards with the Hagbane tips. And oh, the Tief Robbers are falling. They're going down. Oh yes, give us that sweet charge. So we got the Boars coming in hot and heavy. So our main forces, we're going to keep coming, but yeah, we're taking some fire here. We got to be careful. So, oh yes, you guys ready for this? It is time for the purple sun. Don't tell him, it's a secret. So we actually are engaged on the dragon here, but the purple sun's casting. Okay. Oh yeah, check that out. Right in the middle of the army. Come on, yes, go through the troops. We'll get these guys kind of going after the dragon here. They can shoot here. Let's get these guys kind of shooting here. Orc Force can also fight against some of these wild riders. And where's Azag? Azag, we probably want to have him duel my opponent's lord. Great. So we'll get these guys going here, these guys going here, these guys can pressure the flank, these guys can push up through here, and the Death Creepers, we want them back. And okay, so the Squigs, yeah, let's get the Squig herd in the back line, see if we can get a little bit crazy back there. But our Boars are probably in a little bit of a dicey situation, so we're gonna pop the WAP, all these different goodies. We have these missiles, and let's get them kind of shooting at the Treekin. Yeah, so that should be fine. Goblin Big Boss, we're gonna get around the back, and the Squig herds, they need to like force path to like right here. Really nice prey of an Outhrama for my opponent, and the Boars have caught these guys on the far side, which is great. So let's get our missile line kind of back here and have them start shooting at these dragons. These guys can shoot here, and these guys can go ahead and engage. We are taking a lot of missile pressure, so it's a little bit dicey. So the Squig herds keep getting their AI tugged back into combat, which is a little bit tricky. So come on, guys, get back there. We need you. We need you in the back line, and this can go ahead and shoot here. Goblin Big Boss can get into these guys and push it out. I can't do it. And how's Azag doing? Okay, so he's out of his net, which is good. We can get on the Blade Lord. We're going to cast the Spirit Leech. Oh, man, I'm just totally blank right now. We got Squigs into the cookie jar, so this is good. Squigs are a feasting, which is going to be quite nice. And our missiles here, we can get them kind of starting to shoot at this dragon here, which is just taking a huge beating. So let's get all these guys going after the dragon. We'll keep chasing after this Blade Lord, and it looks like our infantry corps is doing pretty well. Let's go ahead and just get on these Treekin here to help out, but he's going to kill our Squigs in the back for sure, but not until they do some pretty good damage. So bounce power starting to shift in our favor a little bit, and I mean, yeah, I can't really tell. This dragon's kind of just sitting here though. He needs to get that guy fighting. Azag's on the hunt too, so let's pop these, and yeah, might as well pop that in case he's going to fight. Great. So let's push back here after these missile units. Just go after them, and what do we have? Yeah, a bunch of goblins. Look at the gobos. The lads are ready. They're just like prison shanking these Way Watchers. So yeah, this is pretty wild for sure. So we're pushing in here, and yeah, looks like we got into the cookie jar. The Tief Robbers were able to rob some teeth, which was nice. That dragon just got arrowed into the ground by like all the goblins. Oh man. Okay, so let's just push him forward, see what else we can get. Azag has gotten enemy lord, and GG, man. It was fun. Yeah, that was a ridiculous one. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I know you guys wanted some auto gen. So Yeah, you guys got to see the Teeth Robbers. Can't complain, right? So let me see if there's any fun requests. I didn't see Total Biscuit stream. No, was it good? And was I having connection problems for a minute? There shouldn't be. We have pretty good internet here, so should be nice and steady. Yes, good. Yeah, the Mighty Lads. They went pretty ham. That's for sure. Gold goblins. They were gold, huh? I didn't notice that. Yeah, Teeth Robbers need a nerf. They're out of control, guys. They're out of control. So, all right, cool. So, yeah, guys, we'll get in there, play some more serious compositions. Hopefully, we run into Ciblasky again, so we can have a regular game. Because, you know, I would say the auto-gen probably favors the greenskins because you just have so many like swarming units that, yeah, I don't know. I feel like auto-genning with greenskins is pretty strong now that I look, you know, back at it. But yeah, let's see. Let's see if we find them. Okay, good. So now we get a regular game. So let's see. Do I want to play? What do I want to play? Do I want to play Empire? Well, let's play Chaos, Bretonia. There's so many choices, you know. It's hard to pick. We could play the Dawi, but that could end up being like a kite fest. Oh, man, I'm so unsure here of what we should play. Warriors of Chaos. Let me see what you guys want to see. Or Beastmen. Beastmen could actually be pretty fun. Greenskins. Chaos. Yeah, we'll do Chaos. I like Chaos versus Wood Elves. It's pretty fun. The coach. Full monster build. Bretonia. I think we're going to play Chaos for now. Chaos is pretty fun in this matchup. So we are going to get the Mighty Prince Sigvald. Yeah. Yes. Regular game. Of course. Yes. Okay. Cool. So right now I'm going to play Sigvald, and for a caster, it's hard to say. There's quite a few good choices. I mean, Metal's okay for Final Transmutation, but I honestly think Death is going to be one of our better choices. Spirit Leech is pretty good for harassing like Flying Wood Elf Lords and stuff. So Demon Spew, we're going to get a bunch of Forsaken for the frontliners. And do we want to get, let's see, what else do we want to get? Yeah. So Forsaken, Swords of Chaos are okay. I don't know if it's necessarily worth it. So we're going to get 2 Chaos Knights and 2 Poison Warhounds. Definitely very, very important for like pressuring. And what else? What else do we want to get here? So Forsaken, we probably want some mainliners. So we'll get some of these guys. We're going to go pretty wide for sure. It's the way to deal with these guys, like undoubtedly. We'll get the Mirror Guard too. Why not? Let's have some fun. Get the Mirror Guard. And can we afford anything else? I don't think there's much more we can cut, to be honest. Demon Spew, we got these. Swords of Chaos really like would potentially be okay here. But I mean, they have a ton of spears, and you don't really use them as a cav to cav unit. They're better in like infantry fights. So let's just get another Marauder, and we'll ready up. Ready when you are. All right, here we go. Oh, he said the exact same thing. Cool. Gorby's Chariots chosen. Chaos and his pretty army. Yes, make them pretty. Oh yeah, that's actually true. Big Bird, you know, Jerb, Big Bird is quite good against the Wood Elves, but I just love using Prince Sigvald. I don't know. I like him as a character, and I wanted to try Lore of Death and see how that would do. But yeah, we'll see what happens. So, thanks guys again for joining today on stream. Hopefully you're having fun. Greetings from Vienna. Oh, thank you for the donation, Demon. Nice Dawi icon there. Greetings from Vienna. Really love your content. Is it possible that you could play Vanguard Dwarf Army? You have the most. You want to see the dog? Okay, Neiman for you. I'll get the dog after this game, and you guys can see. It'll be fun. Okay. So we probably have quite a game on our hands here. So let's get the Marauder Hordes in the front line. So let's get some Forsaken mixed in there, and some mixed in here. We'll get you guys in the center. Which, do we want to get them? Actually, let's get these guys here. These guys are great. So we got our little kind of wide front line, which is definitely very important, in my opinion. We'll get some Forsaken kind of riding the flanks over here. We're going to put one right here. I hate these white maps. It's very hard to like see the deployment and all that kind of stuff. So cool. So this is going to be our fat frontline force, spearheaded by the mighty Prince Sigvald, who's going to have his Mirror Guard with him. Great. Mirror Guard are a cool unit. They are kind of fast too. They have like 37 move speed. So this will be one cav force here, and this other cav force will be on the other side, kind of waiting to party. So cool. So let's do it to it. Yeah, I'll play Vanguard Dwarves. We'll do it. It'll be fun. Yeah, you guys will get the dog. You'll get him here after this game. Thanks, hey, thanks for subscribing, Rango J25. It's always a good time. We're going to be doing auto gens and just doing ridiculous stuff until Total War Warhammer 2 comes out. So stay tuned. Flying Goon Squad list. You know, I haven't really used the Flying Goon Squad since Gosh, yeah, man, with Chaos, it's probably been since pre-Bretonia. Like, I honestly haven't done that, because it used to be really good. When Cascading Fire Cloak was an ability that could, like, hit a multitude of different units, like, man, you could really get some serious value out of that. So we'll go ahead and start riding up here. We'll ride over here. And he has Hawk Riders, which are really good against Chaos. Hawk Riders have good AP attack, so they can do some pretty good, like, rear charges to you. And of course, I don't have any missiles, so he just gets free range until I get to his main army. He might have, like, stuff deployed over here, I've seen a lot of, like, funny business with the Wood Elves in that same respect. So we're going to keep it a little bit high and tight. We don't want to run too far away because the Hawk Riders and his Glade Dragon could isolate us and do some really big, heavy lifting. This group's a little scarier. We're going to save up our Winds of Magic, and maybe we'll Fade Immune to these Hawk Riders. But you can see my opponent, very well played, going after my Demon's View. It's a very, very good tactic for sure. So we'll get Sigvald over here. We'll get our Death Sorcerer here as well. Try and just, in case he decides to land, we want to, you know, be ready for it. So his army size is pretty normal for Wood Elves, I would say. Nothing, you know, spooky or strange going on. So let's ride these guys up and use them as scouts and just keep advancing. We pretty much just have to endure this fire for now. There's not really much of a choice. But the most important thing is keeping our troops, like, close to our army here and just making sure that, like, he can't just dive for free on something. And you see he might be, like, feigning a wing clip right there, like trying to clip the wings of the army. So Sigvald's a little isolated right now, so we probably want to run him over here. And yeah, so what does he got in here? Does he have maybe mass units, like, hiding somewhere on the map? I'm not sure. Yeah, because, you know, normally you might see them in here, but they could be, like, on other parts of the battlefield. So we'll go over there and start looking. And yeah, just hanging out until he shows himself. I'm not sure. Maybe he's hidden over there. I'm trying to remember the deployment zone. He could have stuff, like, right here as well. So he does use the Prey of Anathrama, but, you know, at the very least, he's going to run out of ammunition eventually. So we'll get the Chaos Knights on top of those guys, and these guys can go looking over here. These guys can look here. These Forsaken can also come and look over here. And we'll just start exploring, see what we can find. All right, so yeah, you see, like, I'm stacking the Chaos Knights here because they have the shield, so they're actually mitigating a lot of that fire. So we'll run those hounds over there in group 4, and yeah, still not seeing anything. I'm not sure where he is. Maybe in the very far back side of the map. Who knows? All right, so we'll just keep pushing up, and just running our way over. Use some hounds to kind of scout and pressure different areas. And yeah, so nothing here actually. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, he could have done, like, a mass vanguard type thing, but maybe he has a ton of stock units, like, hiding over here. We're not sure. So our hounds will discover anything over here in the flanks. Because he has 700 troops. That leads me to believe he has, like, Eternal Guards and things like that. Okay, there we go. And we have discovered our foe. So we're going to kind of posture up right here, get these guys kind of running over here ASAP, get these Chaos Knights pressuring as well. And Eternal Guards, Glade Guards, pretty standard protocol stuff. We'll get these guys running here, and good. So right now, he might try and clip the wings, but he's going to kill the Demon Speed before the fighting starts. So let's get him into the trees. And we do have our Death Sorcerer, so we need to close this distance ASAP. So Dryads, who do have physical resist, Wildwood Rangers, who will take quite a bit of shock damage, but nonetheless should be okay. And good. So where's our cav right here? My opponent's thinking about landing. He's getting down and dirty. And I wonder what, like, cav he has, if any. Oh, it looks like it might just be like an infantry blob. Yeah, perhaps. Okay, so let's go ahead and line up right here. Good, Anakin. Good. So I definitely need to keep these guys high and tight because the Hawk Riders might dive on them and, like, you know, try and isolate them, which would be, you know, pretty smart. And these guys can go and get through the forest. Maybe there might be some Wild Riders hiding in here. That's something I have to, you know, be cognizant of. So yes, he's sitting above me like a vulture. And we'll get the Chaos Knights kind of riding over here. And once our infantry are in position, we can go ahead and get rolling pretty deep here. So let's cast Fade Immune on these Hawk Riders, which will do some okay damage. And yeah, let's go ahead and we can go ahead and get rolling here in the front line. So we'll get these guys going here. These guys can go here. And yeah, we have a pretty wide little front line for sure. So we should be able to do some decent damage. So we'll get those guys here. We'll get those Chaos Knights in the flank. And Sigvald, we need to get in the front line as well. And yeah, great. So the Chaos Knights can go ahead and run over here and get the Marauders up and at them. Arcane Conduit needs to be popped. And what else do we have back here? Yeah, so the Mirror Guard are a little bit isolated. I honestly wouldn't mind if he got a little down and dirty there. So we'll charge into those Dryads, do some shock damage. We're going to pull back. We got the Hounds in the back line, relatively speaking. But these guys we need to get up and around. And these Chaos Knights here, you know, getting screened a little bit. But we're going to cut these guys in. We're going to send, like, 2 angles of attack. So you see he's reacting to one. So we're going to pull the others around the back. And do we have some troops that can squeeze through here? I think they can. So let's get them here. And these guys can go ahead and get in here now that there's an opening. And Sigvald is in the fight. Great. So let's get these guys here. And let's get these Knights. They can charge here. All right, so we should get into the back line a little bit here. So we get a charge. Yeah, you can see we got some damage on those guys here, but he is casting some sort of foul magic as afoot. But let's take an overarching look and make sure everything's going well. He is clipping the flanks, which is totally fine. Definitely some good stuff going on. We have some excess Forsaken here who are a little bit out of position, but we have gotten into those missile units, which is really nice. These guys need to just charge right through onto those guys. And if we can like get onto these and get some like freebie damage, that's going to be devastating for sure. Let's get our Mirror Guard pushing through, and our caster is over here, so we can go ahead and cast Fate of Una on those Hawk Riders and just kind of keep working them down. But yeah, good fight so far. It's honestly like really hard to tell how this is going, but we did get into the back line quite a bit here. You can see our Chaos Knights are starting to munch up those guys. Let's get these guys engaged on the Wildwood Riders, and yeah, these Chaos Knights can go ahead and slam into the back of these troops right now. Should be fine. Great. And these ones we can go ahead and run over here, and these Forsaken I kind of forgot about a little bit, which was rough, but you know what, it's okay. So Marauders are back there now, which is going to be really, really solid. And over here, he does have a bit of a goon squad. Have to make sure we don't get isolated. Those guys engaged here. And Fate of Una and other things. He has been casting Earthblood and a lot of like backline stabilizers. But I think we've compromised the front a little bit as well. So we'll get these guys going here. Let's get these Chaos Knights kind of slamming in. And yeah, so we have Marauders like fighting a lot of you know, expensive units. Sigvald's in good shape. And yes, good. So a lot of his units are getting pretty low back here. We should have Spirit Leech coming up in about 30 seconds, so we can use that to finish off his Life Caster. And he's just kind of scavenging my flanks right now, which is really, really smart for sure. Like that's what you want to be doing. And how are we doing on Arcane Conduit and things like that? So good. So you can see a lot of these guys are starting to flee. We have a ton of units, so we should be able to kind of out-trade some of these Marauders. And let's get these guys. Do we have any troops we can kind of peel right here? Great. So the Chaos Knights are back, so let's get them kind of charging on these missiles. And yeah, so far so good. So we have Spirit Leech again, so let's go ahead and pop that on his Life Caster, which is lurking over here. So great. So we're going to get that cast off. And I'm pretty much like out of Winds of Magic right now, so you know I'm totally fine with just using the last bit of that. Chaos Knights. Let's get the Chaos Knights charging here. These Chaos Knights here are fighting against those. Oh, those are the Winterheart Guard. I definitely don't want to be wasting too much time with them. Balance power is still pretty even, but you know, his missile line in the back is starting to get compromised. Oh, okay, so he's gonna charge us there, which is fine. And the Hounds, we can go ahead and peel those over to them, and very good. All right, so missiles back here. Yeah, we have a ton of stuff just swarming on these missile units. We need to polish those guys off. So you guys can see the balance power is starting to shift in our favor. He does land his dragon here, but still, like, we have some pretty strong units here for sure. So let's get them here. And where's Prince Siggy? Yeah, Sigvald, he tends to get a little bit crazy in overchase. You know, he's a pretty ornery one. So yeah, we collapse on that. You guys can see he's going to start suffering some from some army issues right now. And the way to like beat these type of factions, Widows, Empire, all these factions that are what I would call isolation specialists, is you just go very wide. You're going to have a lot of troops. You just zerg them because it is so micro intensive to you know, I mean, his micro is pretty impeccable, but just to say like you know, micro that many units against that much pressure, it's like it's kind of like putting the burden of proof on them to survive, and you're just kind of like chasing them, you know, which is pretty neat. So we get the Poison Hounds, which are going to kind of lock those guys down. We have a Spirit Leech and all these guys, and we can send these guys over to kind of finish off these guys on the flanks, because honestly we should be able to just zerg his lord down right here. And yeah, he's got some guys in there. So looks like he's saying something to me, perhaps. Oh, ready when you are. It's just the same thing as before. Marauders are freaking awesome in this matchup, though. They're serious MVPs. They do so darn well. And you can see his lord is exhausted. He's wavering, and as soon as that lord breaks, it probably should just be GG from there. So let's see, is he wavering? He might still have his potion. Yeah, he does pop that potion of toughness. Hopefully he doesn't get like a mass terror route or something like that. That would really suck. We'll get these guys going here. Sigvald is going to finish off this Lure of Life caster. He has the help of his Marauders and everything. And okay, might as well just fight those guys. My opponent is watching. He knows I'm chasing it. But might have been a mistake to split up forces here, and you know, go after all those guys. Let's see if there's any like scraps over here we can go after. Yeah, let's get those guys after the Starfire Shafts. These guys can go after these missiles here, and Sigvald can go push on those guys. Yeah, so far so great. So now that the potion's off, it looks like his lord is going to break. Pretty you know, hard surrounded there. He still does have some Hawk Riders up in the air, so perhaps he could still pressure us. But I mean, the Marauder hordes are chasing down these Wood Elves here, and honestly, they trade pretty well with like you know, Eternal Guards and, or excuse me, Wildwood Rangers. So cool. So looks like this might be a good one to cast afterwards. This was a pretty solid game for sure. Yeah, go on, finish him. Don't let him escape. Storm him. And does he have any troops coming back from out? He's got some Dryads over here, but yeah, you guys can see army losses is kicking in. So yeah, GG to my opponent. That was pretty fun. All right, so let's see if there's any request here. No dwellers, no final transmutation, a true gentleman's game. Yes, it was. We were both playing pretty gentleman-like there. Yeah. Or just hide wild. I liked his tactics. Like he basically killed my demon speed before the fighting even started. So that was like super smooth. Yeah, you know, Marauders are really good. I mean, for their cost, they have shields, they're durable, Spirit Leech and Fate of Una. They're not what they used to be, like you said, Dov, but they're still pretty good. like I was able to, you know, do some good damage to the Hawk Riders and different things like that. So very well played to my buddies Lebowski there. So just gonna stretch my hands out for a minute, guys, if you don't mind. I'll take some questions from chat while I do my hand stretches. Smashing them tree huggers. Should do a round of Beastmen. Yeah, we'll do some Beastmen on stream for sure. Lord Perkins says, "Hey Turin, I saw Lord Skrulk's Liber Bubonicus ability. Oh, sorry, chat's going too fast. And on stream, and it did insane amount of damage. You might want to check that out once you get the game for multiplayer. I will, Lord Perkins. I'm definitely excited. Skaven are probably going to be my favorite. I just like the troll aspect. Turin, would you ever play a historical Total War? Cheers from Brazil. Thank you, Betrayer. Absolutely. I'm going to play all the Total War titles. I love RTS. I'm going to go pretty deep on all of them. So you guys can count on that. You can count of Age of Empires 4. You name it. Bretonia Hippogriff Knights. It's pretty grim. The Skyhammer. You know, we're doing a Vanguard Dawi. Hopefully no one streams that. My favorite food is Polish food. Now. Because of Lady Turin. I love Polish food. Oh my god. Kielbasa is like my favorite thing on the planet. It's so good. Crunchy kielbasa with like the spices. Oh, it's hard to replicate that glory. Yes, you can see the dog. Okay, hold on. I'll be back. You guys asked for it. Oh, here he is. This is the Wookiee. Okay, so we're gonna play the Dawi. So he's like a Affenpinscher pug mix, I think. I don't know. We're not really sure. He's pretty gnarly though. Here you go. So, yeah, he's interesting. Kind of struggles to breathe a little bit because he's like flat faced and, you know, has all that going on. But say hello, Wookiee. He's got his little hand there. But he's super chill. Like, you know, I show you guys. He likes to be held like this, and you like kind of scratch his back. Yeah, it's pretty funny. See, you guys can see his face there. Yeah. Okay. Into the kitchen you go, Wookiee. He wanted some food, I think. So okay. Jabba. Okay. So anyways, back to business. So for this, you probably want to go with the standard Dwarf Lord. Honestly, he's a pretty good pick. So we'll get him, Fiery Ring, all that kind of stuff, and Runesmith. Yeah, Runesmith will probably be pretty good. And what do I want to cut? So Rune of Oath and Steel, we don't really need that, honestly, armor against the Empire. And Rune of Negation's pretty good. Forge Fire we can get rid of. And Leadership, melee attack, nah, we can get the Master Rune of Grungni though. So let's see. So what kind of map? What map is this? Estalian Tomb. Okay, so we're gonna try something a little funky here, guys. So we're gonna go relatively standard against the Empire, like as far as our troops and everything go. But I do have a trick up my sleeve. I have a trick. Just prepare for it. So we're going to get the Goblobber. We're going to get a group of Slayers, probably 2 groups of Slayers to be honest. And then we probably want to get some Thunders from here. I think should be fine. 2, 3. And then here. And what else do I want to cut? Oh, that's so much to protect. Okay, so this is the... do these guys have Vanguard deployment, right? Okay, so... Turin, Gelt, Empire, Goon Squad, Purify with Fire. Fiery Ring is really cool. Absolutely. Okay. So this one's for you, Niemand. I'm going to be doing Vanguard Dwarf. Oh, but you want a whole Vanguard, don't you? But we'll do some Secret Agent Dawi action. That's for sure. We have the 2 Slayers to protect our flanks and everything. We have the 3 Thunders who are going to be pretty good. But these guys are the true patriots of the Dawi. So, okay. So let's ready up. Hold on a sec, guys. I got to let my dog out. He's scratching at the door. Yeah, Wookiee wanted out. He was being a little. There is Vanguard. Come on, guys. Okay. I hear you guys. We'll do another Vanguard army. But you'll see. I have a general tactic. You just wait. We'll have another one. Fear not, my friends. But yeah, I had to put Wookiee back in his pen. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to get the front line set up like so. And like that. Good. Get the Goblobber back there. We'll get Thunders. Thunders and Thunderers. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, you know, this map might not have been the best for Vanguard either. We'll get the runes from here and here, and we'll get the Slayers, one guarding over here and one guarding over here against Cav. It's gonna be tough guarding the flanks for sure, but hold on. There was a plan to this, guys. There is some method to the madness. Okay, are these guys hidden? I need to get these ones hidden. Yes, hide in the forest, my Dawi. Okay. Okay, come on, maybe we can. Okay, can we hide like that? Okay, good. Okay, here we go. The Royal Dawi Air Force. Wow, for once the YouTuber looks exactly what I expected him to look like. Yeah. Yeah. People have said Benedict Cumberbatch and all kinds of stupid stuff. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. This is gonna be a rough one for sure. Empire versus Dwarves it's pretty hard for the Dawi, I would say, but I'm hoping he's like, okay, yes, good. The Dawi, wait in ambush. So we're gonna shoot at these handgunners, and we're gonna keep these guys like in hiding, and then once he advances, so we can actually advance like right here, which is gonna be fine. So I want him, and then I'm gonna gank with the miners. So he has ranks guard. Damn it. They're gonna see my dwarves. Anyways, so we do get this artillery fire. We're just gonna take out the handgunners, which is gonna be pretty strong, and then from there, hopefully, our dwarf line should be okay. But he does have this General of the Empire up here, but you know, nobody expected the Dawi flank down here, guys. Let's see, and these guys, yeah, the Reichsguard are coming, unfortunately. Demogryph Knights, these ones are gonna get discovered, so I might as well use those ones defensively. Great, so we're gonna start getting some free fire right here, so we'll run these guys here, and as soon as he gets a little bit more, we're gonna push our Dawi out of the force here. Great. So, okay, so we're getting that artillery fire, which is nice and sweet-like, and these guys can come and, yeah, but he's kind of just hanging out there. So these guys, let's go ahead and shoot at those handgunners right there. These guys can go here. We need to defend our flank with these Slayers here. Great. And I'm not sure. Oh, he has pressure in the far side. So those are the Zentler's Reichsguard. Great. So we're getting some pretty good little hand fire exchange. Oh, what is this Runesmith doing? Okay. Let's go ahead and just Rune of Wrath and Ruin here, and then just run away. So yeah, you can see he discovered our Vanguard. All right. Spring the trap. Spring the trap. So these guys are engaging here, and we're just going to kind of ham in this front line right here. Great. Okay. So we're going to lose some parts of that front line for sure. But we'll shoot here. Let's shoot these Demogryph Knights, and we'll also get my Lord fighting here. And the Dawi trap is sprung. Yes, good. These guys go here. These guys can shoot at them, and we'll also get these Slayers pushing over there. And does he have any other pressure coming? Nah, we'll just kind of hang tight. And these Slayers can also go and intercept there. So we need to shoot at his other handgunners here. Runesmith is in pretty good shape. Let's pop the Master Rune of Wrath and Ruin. And the Fiery Ring can go ahead and shoot right here, which hopefully does some good damage. Oh, that was actually really good. Damn, okay, I'm impressed. I'm not even mad, I'm impressed. So the minor flank surprise is working pretty well. Check this out. We're getting down and dirty in there, guys. Handgunners are in pretty good shape. We'll shoot here, and yeah, we'll just keep shooting the cav down. And basically, once we get rid of mobility, it's like we kind of have free range a little bit. So Slayers, yeah, we'll pull these guys back to the Slayers, and should be fine. Cool. Rune of Wrath and Ruin. Let's pop it right here on these great swords, and yes, the Minor Inquisition. Hope you expected it. So we probably want to collapse one of these miners on the back of these great swords just to ensure we win that fight. And we can take these Dragonback Slayers and just chase and just have a field day. So, oh, let's get that Jade Wizard. Oh no, Dwellers below. So we got to scurry out of here right now. Damn, Dwellers below. Curses. So he's going to get some pretty good value, though we do get most of the troops out. We didn't lose too much there. We need to assist my Lord. He's taking a little bit of damage fighting a hard fight here. So let's pop all these potions. Let's get, yeah, we need to assist here. So let's also shoot here. And great. So these Slayers can also go assist. And the Thunderers, is there anything else? Yeah, we can shoot at these great swords. Okay. So in the back line, it's just an absolute zoo. We're just chasing down all these guys, which is great. And these Slayers, yeah, is there anything we want to work on over there? Probably not. We can just pull them back to the main fight. So let's get them shooting at these guys. And we get these Slayers helping out against those. Great. All right, so where's my Dwarf Lord? He's right here. He's in the front line. We can go after the enemy Lord and just kind of see if we can get some work done. And yeah, he's still a little bit sneaky. I'm not going to lie. Check this out. Okay, so we're satisfying a lot of grudges right now, a lot of grudge erections. Where can we shoot? Okay. Oh yes, give me that. It's gonna be so good. I love it. So the Dragonback Slayer's coming in pretty hot. Definitely gonna start tearing these guys up. And you know, the Vanguard Miners worked. We'll do another Vanguard Dawi game later with like Rangers and stuff, because I think, you know, in reality that's what you guys wanted to see. So you know, I'll do it for you guys, of course. I thought this was kind of what you guys wanted to see, but I know now. So where do we have any fiery rings? Not really. So we'll go here. We'll pull these guys back. And, yeah, the Slayers collapsing on these Zintler's Reichsguard should be more than enough. So we're just chasing down the wizards right now. The Waziks. Get these great swords. Runesmith can kind of chase. We'll pop the Master Rune of Negation. Well, not Master, just regular Rune. Let's shoot at those Zintler's Reichsguard as they come back. Great swords are collapsing, so we can kind of just leave one group to fight them. And great. So we do have these Thunders online, so we can go ahead and shoot here. Let's get my Lord running over there. Let's get these Thunders here, and these Slayers can go ahead and get the Lord. Oh, that's you're kind of in the wrong neighborhood, man. But look at that. We just took those guys out. Glorious. Glorious. But yeah, we're chasing right now. Our Runesmith should be able to beat down a Jade Wizard pretty effectively. So let's reform ranks right here. We'll get these Slayers reforming ranks. And if we keep our artillery alive, we can just kind of dictate the pacing of this battle. Like, we're just going to run back here and just use our Godlobber to just shoot at whatever he has left. And, you know, he's probably just going to suffer army losses at that point. So, but his Lord's definitely having a little bit of problems. He's getting shot up. And do we have any other Thunders? Yeah, we do. So we're going to get 2 full volleys on him right now. There's one. Oh, that felt good. And the Dragonback Slayers are slowing him, so he's not going to be able to get away very effectively. So, yeah, and we'll get the Runesmith back too. We'll get these guys back here. This can shoot at these guys. And how's his Lord doing? Is his Lord still getting capped? Oh yeah, those guys are popping a sweet cap in him. Check that out. Oh, that's nice. He might actually break here. I'm not sure. Is he still slowed? No. Yes. Oh, he's so low. 600 HP. Okay, so he's probably going to route off the battlefield, maybe. And we'll just kind of reform ranks here. We'll get our guns up here. These guns can kind of go over here. And what do we want to shoot at? Is there anything? Yeah, we'll just keep goblobbing these people. You know, they're going to have to advance eventually. We are the proud Dawi. Dwarves vs. Empire is pretty fun, though. I mean, as long as you can defend your back line and your Thunders and stuff, you're usually going to outtrade them. Like, the infantry fight isn't that bad. Dwarf Warriors can do okay against Greatswords. I mean, Greatswords will beat them, obviously, but you can do okay for yourself. Let's get these guys advancing right here. And is he actually running? I think he might be running. I'm not sure. And we could just advance our front line. I know his Lord's still lurking over there, so I don't want to, like, abandon this position, but yeah, you can see those guys are just shattering into the ground. And he's getting a heal, and it looks like that's going to be all she wrote. GG too. All right. Cool. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Vanguard Wombo combo. Stop spamming. You said I was spamming? Oh, you're talking about someone in chat. Okay. Got it. Well played to Blur. He got the Dwellers Below combo on us a little bit. So that was a little bit crazy. Let's see. Vanguard Skyhammer sounds silly. Can the Skyhammer Vanguard? I didn't know that it could. It's kind of neat if it could. If it can. We'll try some ridiculous stuff right now. Ethereal Vampires. I kind of want a full bat army with Isabella. I don't know about a full bat army, but we'll see what we can make happen. Thanks again, guys, for joining today. Appreciate all your support. It's been a great stream so far. We've been having some fun. So we'll do it to it, and we can get in there and hopefully do well for ourselves. So we're fighting Horzak, the mighty Horzak. So here we go. This is a good map. So we're gonna do this. Is there any Dwarf Lords that can Vanguard? I don't think so. Yeah, that'd be cool. Okay. Ooh, this is gonna be rough. Okay, well, we'll try it. Let's go ahead and get the Ungrim, or Thorgrim Grudgebearer. He's gonna be waddling with his main army here. And we're not gonna get a Runesmith this time because we're going a little bit wider. So against Greenskins, you pretty much have to bring like Longbeards and, you know, pretty decent frontline troops. So we're going to get these as the frontliners. And we'll get some standard Dwarf Warriors and Dwarf Warriors. Great, so this is our front line. And it's gonna be a bit of a Death Star, but here's the fun stuff. So we're gonna have a pretty wild oh no, come on man, what am I doing? These guys have blasting charges. Then we're gonna get Rangers. Can Bugman's Rangers Vanguard? They can, okay. So we'll get some Bugman's Rangers and what else? Yeah, we'll get some regular miners to Vanguard. Okay. Great. So then in our main line, we're also going to get Norgrimling's Ironbreakers and man, do I have a little bit more money? Okay, let's see here. We'll get the Goblobber. We'll be fine. And oh man, I just need to cut like one more thing to get that frickin' like one more group of dudes. Yeah, I think that's fine. You know, we can just Vanguard those guys. Okay, great. Yes, good. Good, Anakin. This is my first. Hey, thanks for joining, Purette. Hope you like it. I hope so. I hope so, Tanaj. We'll find out. So, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to have our main army. And, yes, this one is also for you, Niemand, because I know that last one probably didn't satisfy your desire to see a true Vanguard army. We're going to have 2 armies. We're going to have our main army with Thorgrim marching forward, so he's going to be hopefully thinking it's a very expensive army. And then we're going to then come and with our Vanguard army with Rangers and Miners. and flank. So it's gonna be great. Hello, Will Amos from Poland. Oh, I loved my visit there. It was amazing. You know, it was fun. Anna and I had an amazing time. We ate pierogi. We ate kielbasa. We did all kinds of good stuff. So it was pretty good. Yeah, best time ever. Okay, so this is a great map for Vanguard too. Okay, great. So our main army, we're gonna kind of line these guys up like so. We're gonna play them a bit Death Star style. So we're gonna have a tight formation. Thorgrim's gonna be right here. We need the Norgrimling's Ironbreakers. So the Norgrimling's Ironbreakers can be right here. Great. Okay. So that's going to be kind of our main formation here. A little bit tight and ugly. We'll put the Gremlin Guard behind. We're going to put the Godlobber back here because it has a good arc, so it can honestly shoot. We'll put it over here. That's fine. Okay, great. And then the Minor Army. Where can we Vanguard? I'm trying to think of like good Vanguard spots. Are they all hidden? Okay, hold on. Oh, this is stressing me out. Okay. Oh no, my opponent readied already. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for this. So these guys are all going to be hidden anyways. So we'll get them kind of over here. We'll get some of these miners vanguarded right here, maybe? Can we get these guys here? Okay, and then these guys aren't quite hidden yet, so let's get them right here. Yes, good. They're all hidden. The trap is preparing to be sprung. And we'll put these miners. We'll put one guard miner right here, and the other one can kind of just be with the main army, which is going to be okay. So, okay. Oh my goodness. And yeah, wow, this is going to be a zoo. So, here we go. Oh no, my hidden units have been. Oh no, they've been revealed. Oh yeah, you're in the wrong neighborhood, bro. Oh yeah. You guys see that? Yes. Yes, do it. Ranger them. Okay, so these guys we're going to get on the high ground right now for blasting charges. These guys we're going to get up here as well. The main army's going to advance in the front. Surprise! We're going to start shooting black orcs. Okay, so everything went to plan. That was an awesome start. So pump those legs. Pump those dwarven legs. So these Bugman's Rangers are going up the hill. Oh, they're going to have a great little angle. And they have the miners too with the blasting charges. So if he does try and charge up the hill, he's going to get kind of Last Samurai a little bit. So let's get these guys here, and these guys. Oh, do we discover something else? Oh, he had a Vanguard of Night Goblin Archers too. Okay. And yeah, we're doing some damage to those black orcs too, which is nice. Okay, so we're just going to leave these miners back here on defensive duty. And let's get some, we can have those miners start skirmishing. These guys can go here, these guys can go here. I mean, we'll chase. I have no problem chasing if he wants to like force the fight somewhere else. Thorgrim's Throng is advancing hard up the center though. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yes, Crimson Killers. I was not paying attention to that. Great, so let's get these miners coming here. These guys can go here. And yeah, so our Bugman's Rangers and company are you know, pretty hot in pursuit here. But we need to keep these guys like, you know, relatively in front of them so they don't get like jumped by like Wolf Riders or something. Man, he's taking so much damage. But, I mean, the longer this goes, I'm totally fine with that. Oh no, the Arachnot Queen. Come on, get there, get there. Okay, he's changing his mind. We'll get some blasting charges here. These guys can go ahead and start shooting at these big ones right here, and it's gonna be nice. So we'll get these guys here and these guys right here. Great. All right, so we're getting that fat volley from our Vanguard army over here. Yes. Oh, this is so awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and advance right now and just kind of get deep in it, and yes, blasting charge into oblivion. Okay, what's going on here? Arachnot Queen on the far side. Here it comes. Here comes the pain. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Give me that. That's glorious. We're gonna pull these guys back. Get these dwarf warriors engaged here. These guys here. Thorgrim's go. Oh, look at those black orcs just get decked. And yeah, we'll keep shooting those guys. Okay, great. So the Norgrimling's Ironbreakers, we're gonna send them into combat here. These miners can go assist in the front line engagement with Thorgrim and everyone. And yeah, we just need to fight now. But look at the blasting charges over there, just decking these spiders. And also our firing squad here just melting these big ones, which is great. So we're going to start shooting into the main pocket. We're going to reposition these guys out here, start kind of blasting them down. And yeah, he does have the Arachnot Queen coming, so we need to be cognizant of that. But, you know, the Grudge Bearer, he's settling grudges so freaking hard right now. So we're going to get on Azog right there. And, oh, yes. Oh, it's Gotham's Reckoning right now, guys. Look at these, like, Black Orcs just get blasting charged and vanguarded down. And, oh, those goblins want to play, huh? All right, we'll get in there and play. All right, where's Thorgrim? He's doing a pretty good job, it looks like. Oh man, Azag is, I think, just getting the beat down in here. Yeah, oh yeah. Unfortunately, the Arachnot Queen is coming, so we need to be aware of that bad boy. And let's actually get all of our missiles kind of focusing it. And so we have some warriors of Dragonfire Pass with you, so we can go ahead and push them into the forest as well. Great. All right. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this Vanguard build. Honestly, I think that it might have worked out better than a regular dwarf build, like in this situation. Yeah, the tactics were pretty high level. So let's just keep pushing in here. We're gonna blast and charge them with whatever we have left. And yeah, Thorgrim and his Blobber. Yeah, Azag's really low. Balance of power starting to shift in our favor. Thorgrimling's Ironbreakers are holding solid. And what did he cast over there? Oh, Night Shroud. Interesting. But yeah, the Ragnarok Queen, we should be able to kind of focus that guy down like after some time. So let's get these guys kind of coming in the back of his army. Just kind of keep chasing down the scraps with these. Should be fine. Just make sure they don't come back. And the Ragnarok Queen is on the move, but we do have that missile pressure kind of going after it, which is nice. So Azag's actually shattered. Great. Pull these guys over here. These missiles on the high ground. These guys can kind of keep chasing here. These you have the Warlords boys, and we'll get that Night Goblin Shaman too. So unfortunately, he is coming back in here, but you know, we should be fine. We're just going to turn and shoot. We'll put him in guard mode, and yeah, great. Yeah, we're going to take this charge, but Rangers aren't pushovers in melee, so we should be able to kind of fight. You know, we get a volley or two before the charge, but it's going to be hard to kill that Arachnarok Queen. That's definitely one of the bigger threats here. So these guys are out of ammunition, so let's go ahead and just bring them up, and good. So these guys are all re-engaging. Great. So we're going to get Thorgrim on the Arachnarok Queen. It's definitely going to be one of the more important targets. And these missiles, though they don't have good AP, like missile pressure is going to be good regardless. So great. So we finished off those trolls over there, and we're just going to screen these miners and stuff. So yeah, that was a cool build. Like that Vanguard kind of caught him off guard, and like we were able to get that like concave on like the far side of the battlefield and start like shooting him with all those guys. It's pretty neat. So he still has some big uns fighting and other guys, but I don't know how long they're going to be able to hold for. And now that we got our missile line back, it's going to be good. So these guys, we need to get them over here. These guys can kind of just protect here. These guys can protect right here. And these miners, we can go ahead and, oh, look at those sweet blasting charges. Oh, that's so nice. Sweet Christmas. And it's wavering, and he should start having army losses at this point, I think. Let's see. What does he have left? Okay, so he has some troops rallying in the forest. Miners are going to be able to honestly probably beat this. Miners are, you know, I used to knock them quite a bit, but I think they're a pretty good unit. Cool. So the Arachnarok Queen is shaken. It's taken a lot of fire. You know, Thorgrim's just going to kind of chase it down. He has his goon squad who can kind of waddle after it. These guys can reform ranks and intercept the greenskins here. And let's also send the Ironbreakers to make sure, you know, Thorgrim has some support there. We don't want him to get isolated in like a 1v1 versus that thing. Cool. So miners here are still eager, fighting against the Crimson Killis. Pretty uphill battle, for sure. We're almost out of ammunition, actually. So that Arachnarok Queen might be kind of hard to kill. I don't know. Yeah, we'll keep waddling after. I'm not sure where he's running off to. Maybe he's just trying to get the support of those orc boys, which is you know, makes sense. And oh, he has some troops rallying. So we'll get these guys here, and let's get these Longbeards up into the forest. And do we have anything else? Yeah, we can detach one of these guys. No, they still have ammunition. And yeah, let's go over here. Great. Oh no, those Forest Goblin Spider Riders are still over there, so we need to be careful. And yeah, you can see he's kind of like trying to outmaneuver us a little bit. He's still taking fire, which is good. Man, we are actually almost all out of ammunition, so I'm getting a little bit nervous about that Arachnarok Queen. Like I don't know how we're gonna stop that. But what does he have? He doesn't have his Lord, which is good. So let's get these guys going after the Night Goblin Archers. Those Warriors of Dragonfire Path can intercept those Forest Goblins, make sure they don't get too crazy on us. These guys here, these guys can go. Yeah, we just need them in main fight, I think. Great. So damage is starting to add up. He does have, yeah, he's pulling in the Warlords boys, so there's going to be another secondary fight here. Man, some really good battles on stream today. Like, some fancy stuff going on for sure. So let's get these guys kind of going over here as well. And we want the Bugman's Rangers to keep shooting at the Graph. Great. And hopefully, yeah, he probably forgot about these Forest Goblin Spider Riders, but it's good to kind of clean them up right now, just so they don't like get on our archers at a later point in the game. So it looks like he's doing a bit of a tactical retreat. We'll just kind of keep chasing, which is fine. And yeah, I honestly, he probably should start suffering army losses now that his like lords and different things like that are indeed breaking. And what is that? Artillery. Oh, we still have ammo on that thing? Okay, so we're just going to use that to shoot the Arachnarok Queen. That's totally fine. For some reason, I thought it was out of ammunition. I don't know. Noob mistake on my part, I guess. Hey, but hey, it's close now, so let's just kind of path everyone after that. And yeah, let's see. The mighty Orzak. Yeah, because the Godlobber will break its leadership. It's at like 13, so, and Thorgrim is just coming in hot and heavy. So it's wavering now. So this should, once that thing breaks, oh, look at the Dwarf Lord. He's definitely reflective of the kings of old. Just leading his Dawi into battle, atop his throne. Yeah, let's see. This guy's broken. Yeah, GG. So GG3. All right, man, a lot of games to cast here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Mazdamundi on a Stegodon with poison attacks. In the tabletop original game, they aren't either. Just checking comments, guys. Cool. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that game. I thought it was pretty fun. We had a nice little cockfight there. So very well played to my opponent, Horzak. So what we'll do now is just to get a little bit of a break here. Let me see how long into the stream we are. So we are, 1 second here. We've been going for, where is the stream timer thing? Okay, about an hour. So we'll do another half hour. So we're going to do do you guys want a subscriber battle, or would you rather just watch me play more games? Subscriber battle, or should I play more games? Let me know. I'm down for either, really. So you guys want a subscriber cockfight?
Good, Andy, good.
Yes. Hey, how's it going, Hobbit? Thank you for the donation, man. To answer your question, is there any option to fix my wrist? Yeah, there is. I was actually, one of my really close friends is, his name is Dr. Levi. He's actually a YouTuber, but he's a hand surgeon and one of my pals. And he's been helping me with my hand. I went into the doctor's office a couple days ago and I got a shot in my wrist and a few other things, and it's feeling quite a bit better. I got some rehabilitation exercises, all kinds of stuff going on. So, okay, so I'll play a couple more games. I mean, my hand's okay right now. Like, as long as I don't go past like an hour and a half, I should be okay. So, yeah, we'll party. We'll do it to it. Beastman? Yeah, Beastman. Let's do Beastman. I haven't really. Hello, Pon from the Czech Republic. Yeah, I'll be doing campaign in 2. I'll be doing campaign for sure. So we'll be doing head-to-head with Italian Spartacus. As long as the stream doesn't end, I don't care. I'll be okay, King KDI, because I'm only gonna play like probably two more games. So, okay, so we'll play Beastman as you guys wish. And cool. Let's see what my opponent picks. We're gonna get Morker because I definitely want to have some fun with Chaos Spawn right now. Let's see what he picks. Good luck to my opponent. Oh man, tense. I'm tense, guys. My shoulders. You guys want some more Wookiee action? Hey, and thanks again for the donation, Cliff. I really appreciate it, man. It means a lot. To a siege battle. You know what would be fun would be like an ultimate chaos battle on stream. Would you guys like to see that? An all air army? I don't want to do an all air army because then I'm going to start suffering leadership, and if they're like running from me, it's like my stuff might rout. Let's see what our buddy here wants to play. We are on the crossroads, so it's pretty open field, but is Warcraft 3 such a good idea? Oh, you guys want to watch? You guys want to see a Warcraft 3 game after this? Would you guys want to? I don't know. Let me know. I'll play Warcraft 3. Yeah, Dr. Levi and I are pretty good friends. We've known each other for a long time. I'm not sure what he's going to play, if he's going to play this faction. I don't know. Hey, can you... Let's see. I have to say that the stream really helps me to chill out. Hey, man, I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that, my friend. Appointment from the German army. Oh, you have an appointment with the German army on Thursday, huh? Good luck, man. Good luck. Is that like a medical exam before you join? If so, cheers, man. Keep these streams going. The Shire gold continues to flow. All right, man, I will. You know, Lady Turin and I want to go to New Zealand someday. So I'm not sure if this guy's AFK. I think he might be. So we're just going to get a new game. But yeah, we want to travel to New Zealand. So maybe we'll see you there, Cliff. Who knows, man? Warcraft 3 is so good. Warcraft 3 next. Yeah, Warcraft 3 is really fun. Yeah, we'll get rolling though. Well, Cryptord's a really fun hero gone adventures. I love it. Warcraft 3 was like my favorite game of all time. Yeah, maybe I'll do 2 more games. I'll do Beastman and then I'll do Empire after that, and we'll call it a day. So let's see what my opponent picks. Stallion 2. All right, let's sit up, get that good posture going, do some old man stretches. Okay, so I think he's here. Hey, man. What's up? Let's do it. See, let's do it, Anakin. You ever heard of the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Not a story a Jedi would tell you. He's going air spam? I'm not going to spam air units. What heresy is this? We're going to get Morker, though. Or, you know, if this was... I can't remember what this map looks like, actually, in all honesty. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Dawi versus Beastman. This is going to be great. Okay, guys. Shh, we have a trick. Be very quiet. You must not know. This is all for you guys. Okay. Oh, darn. No, that's so bad. Yeah, we're going to still see something fun. I was actually considering doing a mass Vanguard, but then I remember best scores can't Vanguard, so I was just like, ugh. Okay, so we're going to get a couple of these guys, and then we're going to get some Some regular gores with shields probably, just to give us numbers and swarm. Do we want to get these guys? I don't know. I don't know how good those are going to be. Wild, Death, Beast, Shadows. What do we want to get? I'm trying to think of like fun magic for you guys. Yeah, we'll get Death and get some fun action going on. So yes, good. All right. So these guys here, we'll put them on a chariot because chariots, we love chariots. On top of that, we probably want some missiles. So we're gonna get a few of those guys. And you know what? Let's get the. Do we want the butchers? Want the Eye of Morsleep here? And do we want chariots? I feel like we probably should get at least one. The Eye of Morsleep is Warp Gaze is so not good against Dawi though. You know, it's just kind of like just whatever. Do we want to get it? I feel like we either get that guy or we get the Butchers of Kalkengard. And let's get these, and then can we get the Butchers too? Oh, okay, so we can cut that. We can get the Butchers, and then do we just want to get some of these guys? Yeah, whatever. We'll just chevron up our front line from there. Okay. Good luck, man. Good luck. Here we go. I know you guys want to see Minotaurs or something of that sort, so like I know it's not like super competitive, but we will be using Purple Sun probably. Yeah, the subscriber cockfights are tough because of the lag, obviously. So, you know, sometimes people just prefer to watch like these battles, which is fine. You know, I got that wrist treatment the other day, and it's feeling quite a bit better. So yeah, we'll do this. We'll play Beastmen, and then we're gonna do one more game as Empire, and from there, we'll probably call it a stream. Then I'll be streaming probably every Sunday for the most part, unless I'm like out of town or something. So yeah, get ready, guys. Ergo Proxy? No, it's not. To answer your question. I had an ordinary job before I went to Europe. So I went to Europe to live with Lady Turin for the summer, and it was awesome. And now I'm back in California, so I'm just doing YouTube right now, and I'll probably start applying to some regular jobs here in the next week or so. So I don't know, we'll see. Might apply to like Blizzard Entertainment or a few other companies as like an esports person. I don't know, we'll see. Yes, I will be streaming Total War Warhammer 2 on release. Quite excited for that. Definitely got a little bit of a chubby for it. So these guys here and these guys here, and good. With these guys, and then these guys are actually really good. The Ungor Raiders against dwarves, because most of them bring Altar's Raiders, and you could just like gun them down like pretty quick with that. Morker needs to be in the front line, getting down and dirty with his beastie bros. We'll put the Death Sorcerer over here on the far side. We'll put the Chariot over here in group 2. These guys can sit in the back. And if he tries to play with Gyrocopters, that's why you bring Harpies. And the Butchers we put really far back just so they don't... Yeah, you know what? Let's actually put them in the woods over here. Yeah, we'll just hide them for now. Great. Good luck to my opponent. Let's do it to it. All right. So we're going to start advancing right now. The Chariot can go over here, and these guys, Minotaurs, can go over here as well. So it's a good thing we brought the Harpies. He does have 2 Gyros with Brimstones, so we've got to watch out for that. Oh, yes, the Purple Sun calls. Does he have Iron Breakers? That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping we could kind of, get those guys down. So the Harpies, we're going to put in group 4. We're going to send them over here, and the Ungors can go ahead and start focusing them too. So we do have a lot of countermeasures. So ain't nothing free in this world, guys. But he's going to have to chase us, and he's going to take a ton of fire right now. So yeah, you can see that's also why you bring Ungors, because like it gives you zoning tools. And these guys can come over here. These Minotaurs can go up in the forest. And let's get behind these Longbeards and then rear charge them with our chariots, which is going to be really, really good. Cool. So these Bestigors can go ahead and engage over here. These guys right here, and these guys here. And yeah, so everyone's going. Everyone's doing their thing, having some fun. So let's get those chariots up and around. And let's pull these Minotaurs back here, and we'll get these guys going here, and these guys going here. Group 4 Harpies. We need to just be perpetually chasing these things. Great. So for these, we can shoot at the Slayers. And our Death Sorcerer can go ahead and start running up and, getting ready to get a little bit crunk. So, great. So he's chasing us into the forest, which is fine. So if he wants to use the 2 Gyrocopters there, I'm totally okay with that. He has just popped his rune, so he's going to be a little bit tanky in there. Definitely got to watch out for that. But I'm kind of tempted to like crack his center line. But I think we wait for our full Winds of Magic, and then from there we can really start to shine. So, great. So Chariots online. Let's go ahead and get these guys. Yeah, he's chasing us, but our Harpies are going to tear those guys up pretty good. And we also do have the Butchers of Kalkengard coming in. So I would say everything's going to code so far. Our front line's going to struggle a little bit for sure, but look at those Harpies just get dirty on those guys, just nice and dirty like. So we're going to actually charge into the Slayers, which might seem a little counterintuitive, but I think it's actually going to be a decent play. Because we'll charge in, then we're just going to pull out real quick, so it should do some big damage. So yeah, we get in there, we do some great damage, kill a bunch of Slayers, and we're just going to retreat. Great. So Morker in the front line is doing okay. We do have the Purple Sun right here, so I'm tempted to cast it, but I think we're just going to cast a Fate of Una right here on the Longbeards. and use that arcane conduit, and good. So our missiles are in pretty good shape here. We can target some of these coilers, which is okay. Just kind of keep shooting at these slayers. And yeah, let's actually just gun them down with like everything we have. These chariots we'll bring around the front, and the butchers of Kalkengard must be doing pretty well, but we're going to pull them back because they are a little bit surrounded right now. So Morker is going to have a Staff of Ruinous Corruption, but very good missile fire from my opponent, but we did actually get one of those gyros off the battlefield, so that's nice. We're going to summon some Chaos Spawn in the back line, who are going to go after these Coilers. We're going to get the Minotaurs back and through, have them get on those Coilers as well. So the Slayers in the back are trying to do a little bit of Mission Impossible action, which is cool. We do have the Purple Sun here, but there's not really like a Dawi blob, so I think we just wait till like late game. Let's get these guys kind of pushing. So great. So the Chaos Spawn are really ravaging the back line. Balance of power starting to come in our favor. We'll just keep shooting at these guys. And do we have any other missile units? I know we had a third group somewhere. They actually got pulled into melee a little bit too much, which is it tends out. So Spirit Essence of Chaos, there's not many great targets against the Dawi, but oh, there's actually some Longreach here that are low. So that's going to give us a big bounce, like a big power spike. The Butchers, we want to run them back and use them to heal a little bit. Just kind of keep crossfiring these Slayers down. So my opponent has kind of won that one side of the battlefield. And it looks like I kind of forgot about the Chariots a little bit, so they kind of got punished for that. But Butchers are in pretty good shape, so let's just kind of use them to clean up different areas. We do have the Purple Sun, so I want to catch my opponent in a blob, which would be really nice, but it's going to be tough. So he is using the gyros to kind of go after me here. These gyros are going after those guys. It looks like we have kind of collapsed the center Dawi pocket, which is a little bit unusual, actually. It's typically very hard to do. These other Chaos Spawn are online, so let's go ahead and send them over here. We can have them get on the... yeah, we can have them just kind of mess with Belegar. Oh, he brought Belegar. That's kind of cool. Great, so we're going to finish off this Runesmith. It's going to be pretty important to take that guy out. Definitely one of the better units on the Dawi roster. These guys can pull back here. These guys can go... we can have them shoot at those gyros. That's fine. But we'll just kind of keep running from those Slayers and try and drag them off the back. Great. So the Butchers and company have done pretty well for us. We're going to go ahead and get on Belegar over here. Looks like this Runesmith is going down. We do have the Purple Sun, so you know what? Screw it. Let's just cast it right here. So we're casting it. You know, not too much value from it, that's for sure, but you know what? Who cares? We're having fun. So Purple Sun right on those guys. All right. Didn't do any damage whatsoever. Okay, just running off into the forest. Great, I love Vortex abilities. And we do have the Fata Buna here, so Fata Buna, let's, you know, I've never cast Fata Buna on Slayers before, so let's give it a try. Our missiles are still online. They're just teeing off on these guys, which is great. Gores are back online as well, and Morker's in good shape. So it's going to be tough for my opponent to come back, for sure, from all this madness here. Vestigors just hammering away. He needed a little bit of AP in his front line, I think. I think that was something that was lacking. Like, he had mostly Longbeards, and they're going to get annihilated by Vestigors. But had they had great weapons, I think he would have won the front line engagement. Cool. So we're just fighting the good fight right now. Belegar is just, you know, Belegar is very tanky. Though he's not really a competitive Lord choice, he's still, like, really tough to kill. So let's go ahead and shoot these gyrocopters here. And we have a third group. Oh, our Harpies are actually back, so let's get those guys coming over here. And how are our Butchers doing? Man, they are taking some beating. So let's run them back and let them regenerate a little bit. And it looks like, yeah, we're able to clean up those Slayers over there. Great. Let's get these guys back into the main fight. But I'm telling you, Ungors are pretty good for their cost. Like, they're cheap. They have, you know, stock. Like, you know, they're not going to take a Goblobber fire before the fighting starts. Just checking for routing units right now. So let's get all these guys back in here. And our Chariots are also back, too. So let's get them kind of riding down some of these guys. Great. So, yeah, I'm just going to kind of keep working on these forces here. It looks like he is going to kind of hammer down my caster, which is a little bit unfortunate. But, you know, we do have a big kind of Zerg coming right here, which should be able to do pretty well. We'll get these guys focusing on Belegar. How are our missiles doing? Are they going after those gyros still? I think they are. Yeah, we'll shoot that one. That's pretty low. Get these guys shooting here. Harpies are coming back. Let's get everyone kind of rallying around their lord. And yes, we do have a Call of Violence. Okay, so is there any Dawi stuff? Oh, that poor one Slayer. He's just in, I should have just used it on these Longbeards, but that's okay. We're gonna get this right here, and boom. So we get those guys, and then they're just gonna come over here and go after these Longbeards. And yeah, the Harpies doing a great job. So our missile line, so what missiles are we? Boom, boom, boom. We'll get them on the healthy ones. The Harpies can finish off the crappy one. And how do we go? We do have the Purple Sun. Do I cast the Purple Sun and just kill my whole army? I don't think so. I think we avoid that, guys. All right, so how is Morker doing? Morker's in pretty good shape. Yeah, we'll have him finish off that Thane. It looks like Belegar's broken. And yeah, GG to my opponent. That was a pretty fun one. Well played. So yeah, let's see what you guys think. Yeah, the Orc game was probably one of the best one. That was super fun for sure. We did a Vanguard with miners and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, that was pretty gangster. Yes, yeah, you can, Thorgrim, you can skip back to see that replay for sure. I'll probably cast it separately too. So if you want to like wait for that too, you can. But it probably won't be till like the end of the week. So there's a few games kind of in queue right now. So Beastmen, Kings of Anarchy on the battlefield. Yeah, for sure. I mean, Purple Sun wasn't that great. Let's see. So Partisan Gamer question. Turin, are you one of those people that get more focused when actually talking yourself through what you're doing? because you seem to work quite well while talking. You know what, Partisan, to give you my honest opinion, I actually play better when I don't talk. So when, you know, if I'm like, we're in a tournament format, I would just not be speaking. Like if I wasn't trying to cast for people. I can play well while I'm talking. It's kind of like, you know, something I feel is one of my strengths, but I do play better when I'm not talking, I think. So that's it. You need an all Tief Robbers army. If that was possible, maybe we'll make a mod. Just all Tief Robbers mod. I'm going to get some water. And we'll kind of wrap it up. This will probably be the last game here, guys. So stay tuned. Let's have some fun. Let's party. Turin, does being an insanely... Oh, no, definitely. No, it's all for Lady Turin. Thorgrim Grudgebearer. Try Twitch. I don't think Twitch is better than YouTube. I actually like YouTube quite a bit more. YouTube, like the YouTube community just... I've streamed on Twitch before. I actually... yeah, like it was a while back and I streamed and I don't know, it just didn't feel the same as like hanging out with you guys, you know. I'm gonna go get some water, guys. Oh yeah, I'm back. Whew. All right. Not all cav, but a heavy cav army would be good. Bring the micro. Bring the hand pain. I did. We played an early army, random army, like right when the stream started. It was a greenskin versus what else? But both were all random actually. So. Oh, you can't pause on Twitch? I didn't know that. Steel Faith mod's cool. I like it. Yeah, it's neat. I just love Ultimate Chaos. Like it's probably my favorite mod. So, hey Benjamin, what's going on? Oh, Benjamin Jensen, man, you're just here for the end of the stream. This is actually the last game. But yeah, you can go back and watch the vids and everything. But yeah, we'll see. I have a really fun game coming for you guys this week. Some point I'm going to be casting it. It's an all powder game. So it was a 3v3 in trenches, and it's Dawi versus Empire with only powder. It was awesome. Man, why can I not get a game right now? It always like kind of locks up on me like this. Like when you go in here, so sometimes you have to go like this, kind of resets it, and great, we're back. All right, where's the game right now? Why is it not showing? Let me check. Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, I like YouTube quite a bit more. Crimson Blood, I'm sorry. I would play a 4-hour stream, but honestly, it's really bad for my hand. Will you stream Age of Empires 4? Yes. Harry, I will stream it, and I will put up daily battles for that. Which Chaos God do you think has the best army? Papa Nurgle, for sure. Okay. So, we're going to play Empire. For the Empire. We're going to get Volkmar the Grim on his horse. And do we want miscast? Yeah, sounds good. Leadership, Benediction. Yeah, that's all fine. Whatever. We'll get that with the Jade thing. Get a Bright Wizard. Guys, we're going crusading. We're crusading hard in the paint. Should be fine. And is he on a horse as well? Good. Good, Anakin, good. And do we want to get swordsmen? And we'll get some flagellants in the front line to assist those great swords. We're going to get silver bullets, handgunners, and Demogryph Knights. Yeah, Demogryph Knights are pretty sweet. Let's actually get Hammer the Witches. I love Hammer the Witches in this matchup. It's so much fun. We'll get some spears to kind of protect that in the back. We probably want one group of Demogryph Knights, and it's a little bit light. I'm a little concerned about protecting everything. So do we opt away from the Demogryph Knights? No, we have to. Oh, what am I doing? Man, this is a crusade. Come on, man. I'm failing you guys. I'm sorry. So we have the Knights of the Blazing Sun. I'd love to get a second group, but it's just Volkmar is so darn expensive. Maybe I can cut some of his abilities, like Grand Soulfire. Yeah, okay, that almost does it. Grand Shield of Faith's good. Melee attack's good. Oh, that's a self-targeting ability, so we don't need that. Divine Power. That's getting me. Yeah, miscast chance. Because it's only around him, so it's probably not going to hit the caster anyways. And this one gives 8 leadership, which definitely doesn't hurt. So let's cut these. Sigmar Suns are really good. I don't want to cut those guys. Let's see. I'm trying to pinch pennies here. And man, they're 1300. I'm so darn close. And this guy has to be going deep. We could cut Fireball. No, Fireball doesn't even get us there really. So you know what? We're just gonna cheap out a little bit and allow us to get a second one. All right, that's fine. Okay, here, you can have a chevron, buddy. All right, good luck. I love Blazing Sun so much against Norska. Hey, thank you, Crimson Blood. I really appreciate the comment there, man. It means a lot. I try to be analytical. You know, sometimes I just get Alzheimer's and can't remember anything, though. Yeah, they do. Oh, I agree, Dov. I think Demogryph Knights or Knights of the Blazing Sun are really good against Norska. They trade well versus most of their stuff. All right. All right, guys, let's go Crusading, shall we? All right, should be fun. So front line is going to be Great Swords mixed in with the other units. Great Swords do well. They have too much armor for a lot of the Marauders to handle. We'll put the Hammer of the Witches back here. It's kind of we'll put it, where are we going at? Right here is fine. Okay, great. And cool. So we're going to put a group of spears to kind of defending this guy right here, making sure it isn't compromised. And the other handgunners, we can put one right here. We can put one right here. And that looks good. Volkmar's Crusade can be in group 2. They're just going to go around just freaking stomping people out. It's going to be sweet. We'll put these guys in the middle. I mean, they're going to be spread a little thin in terms of defense, but you know what? Maybe we just put these guys right here and then these guys right here and just hope the Hammer of the Witches doesn't get compromised. I think we'll advance on him to like try and create distance between the Hammer of the Witches and his forces. We'll see. Okay. Cool. So we'll just kind of wait for him to ready up. All right. I would play Red Duke. Red Duke's fun. Yeah, Nurgle's probably my favorite of the Chaos Gods. I just love like the kind of the grim, like marching, like brutality of Nurgle. You know, just like slow and trudging and just beat down. Yeah. So the Fire Wizard abilities, I have Fireball, Cascading Fire Cloak, and then the Flaming Sword of Ruin. Nurgle is quite chill. Yes, he is. I agree, my friends. All right, time for business. Enough is enough. He has a small army, so that leads me to think he might have mammoths, which I would have a field day with. Hammer of the Witches will literally kill the mammoth before the fighting starts. Oh yes, Soul Crusher. The Soul Crusher is about to have his soul crushed. That's for sure. And Volkmar's Crusade, does he have Norscan Warhounds? He has some over here, and he has Chariots. Ooh, that's gonna be rough for those things, I think. And he actually has Wolfric on a Chariot, which is a little bit strong. Wolfric on a Chariot is actually bugged, so you get. I think we need to. So we're going to leave these spears back here. We're going to put them in group 4. And then the Crusade can go ahead and just kind of intercept right here. So we're going to march right down the pipe right now and see if we can get a little bit of damage, I think. Because he has like some hounds on the other side and things like that. So let's go ahead and shoot at these Marauder Chariots. And we'll shoot at Wolfric. Let's actually just shoot down Wolfric. So he's casting something on us. Oh, Dwellers Below, I think. So we need to scatter right now. We need to just run and... Oh, okay. It's not Dwellers Below. But it did hit a lot of our troops. So we're going to pull back right now. And good. So Wolfric's going to start taking some gunfire, different things like that. And we didn't take too much damage from that final transmutation. We were able to avoid that. So these knights can go ahead and go over here in group 5. And we're going to pull these ones over and kind of have 2 separate fronts going on. So we do have our guns shooting at Wolfric. Hopefully they'll start shooting here in a second. And do we want to just kind of swarm him right now? I think that might be a pretty good idea. So we're going to get on him, and hopefully we can do well for ourselves. Okay, great. So our Knights of the Blazing Sun were able to just trounce those chariots, and we're going to cast the Flaming Sword of Ruin in here. And, oh, I kind of misclicked a little bit, but it's okay. So good. So we're getting that damage on. We're going to cast the Grand Hammer of Sigmar. Hammer of the Witches is still working on the Soul Crusher, so we don't really need to worry about that, to be honest. We'll get these guys kind of charging in here, and good. So these guys can go finish off his Metal Sorcerer. And good. So the Crusade's kind of marching pretty strong, guys. So we are a little bit compromised here in the main line, so we're going to bring these spears up here to help out a little bit. We'll bring these guns back over here, these guns back over here, and these guys can get on the skin of Wolfric. Great. So Wolfric is really, really low. So we're going to pull back right now and just jump on this thing, and hopefully we can get some good damage on it. So it's seriously going to be like the Rohirrim charging the Oliphant in the movies. So we're going to get our guns going there. Volkmar has taken some damage. Let's pop the Grand Shield of Faith, and good. So I think we need to pull back and do a bit of a tactical retreat right now. Great. So how's our guys doing back there? Okay, so we look to be fighting a 2v1 situation, but the Knights of the Blazing Sun should be up to the challenge. Man, we have taken so much damage. It's a pretty heavy duty. So the big elephant, we're going to cast a fireball on it. Volkmar is going to go ahead and re-engage that. We do have some spear supporting as well, but our front line was collapsed pretty good. Over here on the far side, oh, that's why, because we were kind of overloaded over here. We had a bit of a problem. So we have some Norscan hounds coming, so we're going to go ahead and get these guys kind of intercepting to help out. And Wolfric is pretty low. I honestly, think maybe we should just finish Wolfric, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. So we're going to have these guys shoot Wolfric right in the face. Hopefully they can finish him off. Knights of the Blazing Sun have done a great job in the back line. But we are pretty compromised for sure. We don't have a whole lot left. Let's shoot at these chariots. And you know what? Let's actually see if we can just finish off Wolfric real quick with those guys. So Volkmar and company are going to try and finish off these wolves, these Norscan hounds in the back. Come on, finish him. Just shoot him. Shoot him just once or twice more, and that should be enough. So Knights of the Blazing Sun charging right into those guys, which is great. So we're going to go ahead and charge right into that caster. Okay, great. So Flaming Sword of Ruin back here. We're going to cast it. Hopefully that'll help with Volkmar. We need to get these guns away, and it looks like Wolfric might just be dead now. So that's definitely some good news. That freaking Skinwolf Werkin is just a monster, though. Okay, so the Crusade marches on. We're a little bit surrounded, which is tough, so we need to get out of here. And our guns are back online, which is definitely a little bit of a mistake for my opponent, letting those things like survive. Hammer the Witches, we can shoot here, and let's get all these guys coming in here. So we need to just get out of here and just use our guns and different troops to, you know, fight the good fight. Great. So what do we have on the flanks that is back? Okay, so we just got to kind of get everything we can and just re-rally them into the fight. Volkmar, this is where I wish I had the Grand Soulfire Bombardment, but oh yeah, that cannon point blank. He definitely needs to shut that down. What do we have coming back here? We got some swords. That Skinwolf Werkin, I don't know how we're going to kill that. Charge, Knights of the Blazing Sun, pop melee attack. So they're charging in there. They're gonna be crusading pretty hard. 37 greatswords is nothing to sneeze at. So let's ride down these Brutes of the Hound. And yeah, I think I kind of slipped up on my caster and let him take a little bit too much damage. So Grand Shield of Faith. Let's cast, you know, everything we can to kind of keep this fight going. Ooh, 72 greatswords. That's gonna win us the game right there. The fact that those greatswords are still online. So let's get them here. Volkmar's healing. Our guns are firing. Our cannon's firing point blank. So pretty much all of this stuff's gonna start breaking here. So we're gonna start shooting at the Skinwolf Werkin. Look at Volkmar. Just beating down these savages. Oh yeah, double decapitation. And he does have self-healing, so that's pretty nice as well. Knights of the Blazing Sun, doing a pretty good job in the back. And yeah, so the savages are breaking, so let's keep shooting them down here. Let's go. Oh yes, here it comes. Yeah, the charge of the gods. And we got some spears as well, so let's get them back. Oh yeah, go, down you go, you beasts. Oh my goodness, that killed so many. Volkmar, how's he doing? Okay, he's in good shape, so let's use him to kind of help out on the cannon. Get these spears over here, just coming back from route now, so they weren't, I think they just came back. So. And our other guns are back too, so that's great. So we can start shooting at that darn Skinwolf Werkin, who's just a freaking monster. Those things are so hard to kill. But we have finished the Northskin Hounds right here. Our Knights of the Blazing Sun are riding down a lot of these filthy barbarians. And our cannon is still shooting, so hopefully it'll eventually be able to get that guy down. These greatswords, you know, fighting for Sigmar, doing their thing. And the Chariot is right there, just kind of trolling our gun line, which we need to get back online. So let's run that over here if we can. Great. So Volkmar is starting to take a little bit of damage, though. It's starting to add up. So Knights of the Blazing Sun, we can pull them to chase down these 13 Berserkers. These spears we can get here, and good. Hammer the Witches should be able to shoot down that Barbarian. Oh no, that's so not good. There's hounds in the forest. Okay, so are these? Yeah, these are just the Berserkers. So yeah, man, those Northskin Warhounds over there, gonna go a little bit crazy. Let's just kind of try and reform ranks and just develop some sort of a formation here. So good. Oh, and we got some swords back. What else do we got? I think that's pretty much it. So we have a nice little bastion here of fighting troops. Only 10 Brutes of the Hound, and he does have these guys coming in. So let's get these guys intercepting the Hounds here. These guns can start shooting at them, and these guys can go defend the back line. Hammer the Witches is decking that wolf. So let's go ahead and send Volkmar. He can take some greatswords too. And oh, man, there's so much stuff here. Okay, good thing we have some swords left, so we can pull them back across here. Come on, swords, run, run, run. Get behind your shields. Get behind your shields. Oh god, it's so close. The barbarians have routed us. Okay, so we have the Grand Shield of Faith, and Volkmar is just, oh, he just slapped that Skinwolf Werkin. He does fire damage. So that's why I like him in this matchup. It's pretty cool. All right, so these guys can come over here. You finish off these barbarians, and it looks like that's going to be all she wrote. So, GG. Yeah, I think that's GG. I don't know how he can come back from that. Yeah, so we got our gun line. Sigmar endures. For the Empire. Look at Volkmar. How many kills does he have? 47? Not bad. Might cast that one later too. Those were some good games. Like all of these games have been pretty good and competitive for sure. So he's got 2 Brutes of the Hound left. Looks like that's gonna be all she wrote. But what a fierce one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. So GG5. Yeah, man, so many to cast now. All right, so let's go. Let me go ahead and take a look at chat. Yeah, for sure. That was a very fun game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. So yeah, guys. Thanks again for watching on stream today. That's probably it for today. Just to make sure my hands are good, and otherwise I have to like take a break from playing for like 2 days and like let them rest up. So if I go too crazy, I first realized that when I like first started streaming. Oh hey, what's going on? The Greek crowd. I actually have a hat. Look, this is the hat I wear. I'll show you. Hold on. See, it's from Greece. When I was in Greece, I got this hat. It's pretty fun. Turin, what is the difference between blue and green arrows when selecting target artillery? I'm not sure off the top of my head. I'd have to look. But yeah, you know, there's actually a pretty cool mod that Dov Plays and I were playing. So Dov Plays has been here in chat with you guys, and him and I were playing with Kataf's Southern Realm. So you can play Astalia, the Border Princes, all those guys, and it's really fun. We had some battles, so he's going to be posting it on his YouTube channel, Dov Plays. So check him out. And yeah, it was definitely good. So stay tuned for that, guys. We'll be putting that up, and then the powder battle and all that stuff. So thanks again for watching, guys. Really appreciate all your support. And don't worry, this will indeed be going up as a stream afterwards, so you guys will get to see all this juicy action if you missed anything in the early stream. Thanks again, guys. Have an excellent night, and we'll see you guys next time.